Reading has always been a constant throughout my life. Even before I was born, my father would read to me while I was still in the womb. Then, from ages 1 to 4, my mother would read to me, or let me listen along via the many read-along cassette books we owned, mostly Disney stories. During my childhood, finding a book to dive into was never an issue. My dad, being the avid Lord of the Rings and Hobbit fan that he remains today, would let me read the Hobbit picture book that he owned from college, mostly just looking at pictures. My mom would also not let me see any of the Harry Potter movies until I had read the books, which was around 3rd grade. My room was also always filled with new books, usually either borrowed from the library in Franklin or bought at a half-price bookstore in Greenwood. My teachers would often discipline me for pleasure reading during class time, because books seemed a lot more interesting than 3rd and 4th grade religion. Coming into middle school, however, my love affair with reading diminished, as reading for fun was not cool for the popular kids to do, at least not in the open. However, that love was rekindled sophomore year of high school when I was introduced to Ernest Hemingway by my English teacher. It was then that I discovered a new love for classic novels, and began to dive into Fitzgerald, Orwell, and Kerouac. I saw myself in many of their works, and began to question the status quo of the world around me. I felt a true connection to these works, a connection which remains strong today. My ability to read at a young age has shaped me into the inquisitive, thoughtful individual that I am today. Due to my love of books, as well as other forms of text, I was able to question events and ideas around me at a young age, which has granted me the capability of seeing the reality of the world for what it is. Seeing that I aim to become a lawyer in the future, my love of reading will serve me well when digging for information, as well as the ample amount of reading I will perform in law school. Books bring out life in people, and, unlike movies or video games, require full concentration and an open, imaginative mind to fully grasp the message presented. Therefore, I truly believe that without the skills my mother and father instilled in me at a young age, I would not be the individual that I am today. Books pave the road to literacy, and with literacy and an understanding of the world, one can achieve all things.